Hi, everybody. Happy Monday. I have to flip the camera around. I just have to. Susie! Susie! Hi, Susie. She's helping today. Susie! Well, she's not as attentive as the dogs, even though she's part dog. So, oh my gosh, it's my favorite time of the day with my beautiful tree Nechama. And it's my favorite time of the day because the sun is setting behind me. So we go that way, you can kind of see it's very bright. Had such a fun day today. Such a crazy weekend. Such a fun day, though. We have friends I haven't seen in like 35 years. We're in town, and we went over to Disney to visit with them. Oh, baby. To visit with them and catch up a little bit and see them. And that was just really, really very enjoyable and special and just such a nice treat. And then came back to be in the office. And I have to tell you, I'm so happy that the solar flares are over. I'm so happy that Mercury is out of retrograde. I'm so happy that life can return to normal. And so I pulled the cards for the week, and I will post the picture of the 3 cards. But I have to tell you that I was just so excited to pull these cards because the first card was Reward Yourself. Now, let me back up and say that I'm really super happy because I did order 2 new decks of cards this weekend. I was so excited. As soon as they get here, I'll be really excited to switch over. I ordered 2 decks of cards. I ordered Colette Baron Reed's Goddess Power Oracle card deck that just came out. I'm so excited to start working in that deck. I've been watching her do her YouTube videos using this deck before it was released, and I just was so excited to be able to get it. And I'm really looking forward to having that. And then I grabbed another one of Colette's decks as well. So I'm really excited. I like to use decks that are I like to use more than one deck at a time, and I like to use things that are by the same person. I think there's a nice continuity there. So I'm excited to get 2 decks of hers as well. So I'm really excited. But so anyway, for the decks I'm still using at the moment, I was so excited because the first card was Reward Yourself. And I'm just like, yes, 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 yes. Because so here's me. Because I try and be very open and transparent with you guys about what's going on in my world and how it relates to what's going on in the universe. So on Friday and Saturday, I was at a conference for Mary Kay. You all know I'm a director for Mary Kay, or most of you know I'm a director for Mary Kay. And so I had this conference on Friday and then Saturday. These kind of events are so difficult for me energetically because it's just such a big rah-rah thing, and it's just so much energy, and there's not really a way to get away from it or go around. And you shield yourself, and by the time you get to the end of this conference, it's 24 hours of just yay, and it's just massive amounts of energy just coming at you. And I always try and sit in the back so that there's not a whole bunch of energy coming from the back of me as well. But by the time you get to the end of it, it is just so much energy to take of keeping your bubble and your shield that it's so difficult it's just exhausting. So by the time I get home, on Saturday night, I am just like, so it was just so wonderful to we drove down to South Florida on Sunday for some games for Dylan. It was so nice to be back in my hometown. It was so nice to see some people that I haven't seen in a really long time. And I got to sit on the grass under the tree watching the game. And it was just a really enjoyable experience and really very grounding experience. And then today to be able to have the first part of the day over at Hollywood Studios to see the new Toy Story Land and have some fun with that. So I think that, and also I treated myself to a cocktail on Friday night. And I think that it's those kind of things that you need to, that we need to remember that it is not selfish to take care of ourselves. Self-love and self-care is the first priority in taking care of others. And, physician, heal thyself, right? We have to take care of ourselves before we can take care of other people. Even the airplanes will tell you, put your mask on yourself before you try and help other people. So it's really, really important, because if you're not doing things to help fill your bucket, then you're not your bucket will empty. Your bucket will empty. We get holes in our buckets. We run out of energy in our buckets. We have to take that time to fill up our own bucket first. So whether that's grounding, coming outside, the weather here is just exquisite. It is just beautiful. It's a little cloudy. It's nice and cool. It's just clean air. It's just go outside if you can, get your feet in the grass, stand and connect to Mother Earth, touch the trees, put your non-dominant hands on the tree. And I like to put my hand on the tree on the knotty places. I don't mean like naughty, I mean knotty, like there's a knot where the energy is. I'm actually gonna get up and we're gonna go look at my tree. So this is my, can I turn this around? So this is my beautiful tree Nechama, and I know you've met her before. I love her. And so she looks over and she protects my office. So that's my office right there. That's my office. And she protects my office. And so, oh, I step up onto these bricks. And I like to come and put my hands, when I'm come out here, I'll step up onto this brick wall and I'll put my hands here on this part where there's like a knot in the wood and somewhere along in her line. And I love this because when you look at this on her, this looks to me, it looks like a heart on her. This beautiful heart that almost faces to my office. This beautiful heart shape. And I will come out and I will put my hand here and talk with her. And I'll sometimes put my eyes on my forehead, my third eye, and there. But I love, but putting your hand, your palm chakra, and putting your hand on the place where this is an energy release point in the tree that you can, because energy is coming out. There would have been a growing piece, a branch or something that was coming out from there. And then this is, there's not there now. So it's putting that as an energy point. And Susie's eyeing my tree. Hi, Susie. And so it's just really a magnificent way to, let me see if I can get down from here without falling. Hi, Susie. Excuse me. Hi, kitten. So, okay. And you can see my grass. So putting yourself at where you can touch the tree that you didn't, to receive that with your palm chakra, that energy, to be able to touch her and to be able to connect in with the tree energy and to say, hello, how are you? Thank you for being here. Thank you for my oxygen. Thank you for my beautiful leaves, for the shade. Let me try and scooch a little so that the sun is not so blinding. So thank you for the shade. Thank you for the energy that you give. Thank you for the protection. Thank you for all of the beautiful things that you give us as a beautiful tree. What wisdom do you have for me today? And then also I ask Nechama, I'll ask her, what do I need to know today as I am going through my day? What do I need to know that is going to protect me, or that is going to help move me forward on my path, or that is going to be part of my higher purpose, aligning me in my higher purpose? What is it that God and Spirit and the universe want for me that I need to know is going to move me to higher, towards my higher purpose? So I love that this first card is that reward yourself. So it's so important that you're taking that time. Now this second card, the middle card, I love this. It just piles right onto that, but it was in an alignment position, which means it was upside down, and it says go for it. And I love this because the third card, we've seen this again. The third card was entrepreneur. And so I was so excited to see this, because this go for it was in alignment position, which means it was upside down, means to me is a course correction. It means that there's something that we're not doing. There's something where we need to reassess the situation. We need to look at it again. We need to take just a breath, ask for guidance, and we need to dive back in, because I think that when we're not going in the right direction, we have these course correction cards that say, okay, look, you're on the right path, but you're not quite getting it right. And when we can listen to that guidance, then the course correction becomes very, very easy. When we refuse to listen to the guidance, when we stay in a place of ego, hi John, when we stay in a place of ego or stubbornness, and we don't want to listen to Spirit, we don't want to listen to that guidance from the universe, we stay in that place and we get into where the alignment becomes a little bit more aggressive, and we've talked about this before, that can turn into that cosmic bitch slap. So we really want to try and stay away from that. So we have this card, this go for it card, in alignment. And so what it tells me is that this is the time of that moving forward. This is the time of manifestation. This is the time of taking that chance, putting yourself out there, taking that shot. Go for it. The lights are green, but we're still sitting there. The lights are green, but we're still sitting there. So really take that breath. Ask yourself, what is it that my contribution to society can be? What can my contribution be to adding my energy to helping to raise the vibration of all the people on the planet, to bring about the time of peace and happiness and joy and love in our communities? What is it that I'm holding myself back from? What can I be doing? And then go for it. Go for it, right? Because that peace, and we talked about this last week, and I love that this card, I shuffled these, I swear to you, but I love that the entrepreneur card continues to come up as the third card. I love that this card keeps coming up because it tells me that there is this piece of us that we are still holding back, that we are still not offering ourselves, this piece of us that we can be blessing the world, that we can be sharing a gift. And I love this card, but I want to be very clear, and I've said this before, it doesn't necessarily have to be you starting a business, but it is about your offering. What is it that you are offering up to the world? What can you be providing? What can you be sharing that's going to help to raise the world's vibration and bring about that time, and help bring about that time of just the place of love? That if we are all coming from that place of love and acceptance, and we know that we're all other, then we change the vibration of the whole planet and we move forward to the time of peace. And wouldn't that be nice? But that comes from us not shying away. There's a little squirrel running across my yard with a nut in his mouth. He's cute. But that comes from us not shying away from the gifts that we could give, that we can be sharing ourselves with the universe. So what is it that we, or in our community or at large, what is it that we can be allowing to come out of us to give as a gift to the universe? What is a piece of ourselves that we can be? Can you draw? Can you sing? Can you start a business? Can you start a sister circle, or a men's group, or a coming together of people of like minds to share their ideas and help raise vibrations? What is a piece, an offering of yourself that you can be bringing forward to create and contribute to the higher good, to the greater good of our communities? And to me, that's where the entrepreneurial card comes in. That's entrepreneur card. It isn't necessarily about creating a business, but it is about creating an offering of spirit, an offering of energy to help bring forward a better time and a higher vibration in our community. So now that we have Mercury direct, we have we have the solar flares over, energy is calming down, the sun is shining. And did you see the meteorite that just like lit up and burnt up in the atmosphere? Oh my gosh, I gotta find that video and try and post it. But if you get a minute, just hit Google or CNN or something and just type in, meteorite. And this police officer on his dash cam caught this unbelievable sight of this giant blue flash as this meteorite entered the atmosphere and burned up. It's just absolutely spectacular. And in my mind, it was just this beautiful sign of, yes, now is the time. It's blue. It's this divine light. And this is the time to go forward. So those are cards for the week. I will post the picture, the static picture of the cards. I hope you enjoyed this video. As always, please share me with your friends. Please feel free to comment below. I love being part of your community. Thank you so much for being part of mine. And I hope you have a beautiful, fabulous week. And I look forward to seeing you guys. If I can offer of any assistance, please don't hesitate to message me. Again, feel free to share me. Have a great week. This is going to be a great week. Remember, get in that alignment. Otherwise, we get, the signs from the universe get a little bit more aggressive. But right now, it is a great time to help manifest and go for it. Just go for it. What piece of you can you bring out and share with the universe to help create a higher vibration in your circle around you? I'd love to hear about it. I'd love to hear about it. Have a great week. It's going to be a great one.